Hello the internet, my name's Laura, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a couple of different things. I'm going to be reorganizing the plants over on my shelf a little bit. And I also have some vinyl covering that I'm going to be putting on some of my new workstations. Namely a desk that I got from Goodwill for $8 and an old TV stand that my husband has had since he was like a teenager. But I'm gonna go ahead and those are my projects for today, and I figured you guys might be interested in seeing a little bit of that. So if you are interested, then stick around. Okay, we are back. I am actually going to start with doing the vinyl on my I have two pieces that I want to cover with that. I have no idea how to use this vinyl, so it's going to be fun for me. And hopefully if you guys like the result, you might be able to use some of that for yourself. So, all right, come on and let's see what happens. So this is the desk that I got for $8 at Goodwill. It's got some cute little shelves there that I've been keeping some of my plant stuff on it. But as you can see, the top of this is kind of rough. It's got a whole bunch of scratches on it. There's like some rings where you can see that, you know, somebody put down a cup and then the condensation got all in here. And I just kind of want to make it look better. So I got this. It's a self-adhesive covering. This one is like faux leather, which, I mean, I wasn't really particularly going for leather, but it was the only black one that they had. They had some pretty crazy designs or whatever. I got this at Home Depot. It was about $8 for 18 inches by 15 feet. So it's a pretty decent, it's what, 22.5 square feet. So it's actually a pretty decent amount of it for that. And I'm going to use it to help, because I have this desk right by my sink, which is what I use for all my plant stuff. And so I want this to be able to have a little bit more water resistance to it. And it's got, oh, that's the Spanish side. It's got water resistant, and it'll help me clean up everything, and it'll just look nicer. So I've got my stuff, I've got my scissors, I'm going to cut some pieces, and I'm going to figure out how to make it lay flat, because we don't want bubbles and stuff. So, alright, stick around and we'll see how that goes on. Oh, good. I love it when the tape comes off real easily off of whatever the tape is on. It doesn't leave like a whole bunch of crap. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that if I do two of these, it will actually just, wow, it will like just fit. So that is going to be the plan. I almost want to let it go over the side a little bit, but let's see. Oh, okay, that could be that there are lines on the back of this. That would have been a good way to do it. Okay. Let's go ahead, because I want to get... Seriously, I was going to cut right along here, and then of course they've got this whole all rights reserved thing on here, so the line actually disappears for like a really, really long time. That kind of stinks. Oh, it's got instructions back here too. They're not going to give me a line, I'm going to draw a line. Perfect. Okay, and hopefully I should be able to put this on here. So yeah, these two like basically exactly fit on here. So we're not gonna have as much overlap as they told me I should have. But I'm definitely gonna give it a shot. And if it goes horribly wrong, I ruined an $8 piece of furniture. Not really. Alright, I have decided that these edges are not going to work because it's never going to lay flat. So unfortunately, I think the solution is to just peel it off and not use it. So we'll keep this piece. Maybe I can use it for, you know what, I might use it for the little bitty shelves down under there at some point. And so now, I'm gonna have to cut more, but this time we're gonna cut it with a good amount of overlap on the sides so that it can actually curl down and under a decent amount. So that gives me that. Okay, so here we go, finished product. You can still see the little bumps, which are, you know, where the water spots were or whatever. And I'm not sure, the edge is definitely not sticking as much as I would like. It keeps kind of bubbling up, but for the most part, it looks like it's gonna stay on there. And it'll be easy to wipe off. And we'll just have to see how it wears. So, either way, I guess it looks nicer, and it's just a little bit of the edge here that didn't get covered because I wanted to make sure to have like it overlapping a little bit in the middle, because I figure I'm going to be doing more in the middle than I am on the sides, and I now have a decent amount underlapping here. So that should hold it down as well. And really, if I need to, I guess I could always go down there with some like tape or duct tape or something and just like make sure that it doesn't move. But, okay, so there is my first attempt at that. Looks pretty nice. This is my little TV stand that my husband has had for a whole bunch of years, and it fits perfectly. It's on wheels, so it moves, and it fits perfectly under my table there. But I want to, again, protect this top a little bit in case I do something on there, like wet or whatever. It'll just be easier to wipe it off and make it nice and clean and look good. So that is the next thing I'm doing. Alright, and here is how it looks after I put the stuff on. It definitely does not stick very well on edges. This is one big piece that goes all the way over the side, so it should stay in place just fine and protect the way that I want it to, but just be aware if you were going to try this stuff for yourself that, you know, the edges aren't, it's definitely not as sticky as I would have liked. I mean, it's definitely sticky enough, like I don't have any qualms about fearing that's going to come up, but the edges definitely don't stick quite as well as I would like, but I think it'll still work and it looks nice. So we'll see how that goes in the future. And my next project was, I wanted to readjust the height on some of these shelves and move some of these plants around, because obviously I have my taller ones here where they're a good distance, I think, away from the grow light, and like these guys are gonna, but you know, these shorter ones, like that's just way too far. And so what I want to do is change the height of this shelf here, and like take any of the tall plants out and move them to a different shelf, and then put any of the short plants that really need to be closer to the grow lights, like that. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna, you know, organize it yet, but that is my plan, and we'll see how far I get, because it's a lot of plants to move around, so that's gonna be fun. All right, and we have reorganized a bit. I have a lot of my tall plants up here. My plan is to get another one of that type of grow light for down here for my medium height plants, and then I have both of my pink and what are they? Red and blue light things here for my really short plants. At least for now, this should be okay. I'm not like, I don't think these guys will like suffer too much for having only a little bit of light. So, and I also decided to go ahead and try and start propagating my my begonia breakdance. So I've got a couple of cuttings of those going on, so hopefully those will go. And I'm trying some propagation in sphagnum moss in a covered little guy there, so we'll see. I just put that in yesterday, so we'll see how that goes. But yes, that is my organization for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the little vinyl part and enjoyed seeing my plants get moved around a little bit. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a like. And if you want to stick around and see any more of my crazy shenanigans, please subscribe. And thank you for spending your time with me. So I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Also, am I correct in assuming that that is possibly a flower and not another leaf? Because my one leaf just came out. He's looking pretty good. He's not very big yet, but I don't know. I'm wondering if that might be a flower. I would not be unhappy with another leaf either, but it looks different than the other one, because the next leaf should be coming out of the most recent stalk, which is this one here, and this one is coming out of this guy here. So I'm wondering if it might not be a flower.